Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new shark themed Onnet Store. So let's just jump right in. Alright, so let's first start off with the hats. First up, we have the shark bucket hat. It's a very strange idea for a hat. It neither looks like a shark nor a bucket. What it looks like is kind of an atrocity that you shouldn't buy. It looks incredibly basic and messy, and plus it looks exactly the same from all the sides. Should you get it? I wouldn't say so. I just say just pass on it. Next up, we have the shark cap. This one actually doesn't look bad at all. It just doesn't remind me of a shark when I look at it. What I see when I look at it is a pair of jeans that were turned into a decent looking cap. Would I get it myself? No, it is a bit pricey for what it is, but I do recommend it because it's actually not bad looking. Pretty cool. It's just not very shark themed. Next up, we have the little shark hat. I want to start off by saying that again, I would not recognize this to be a shark when I look at it. It looks more like some kind of reptile or a turtle or something along those lines. Just does not look great from the front view or the back view. It's just another pass for me. Now let's take a look at the accessories they have. And another hat, actually. I'm not sure why this one's over here. I guess they just didn't want to bother with making another accessory. Alright, next up we have the shark fin accessory. It's actually, I would say, one of the best items here at this general Onnet store. It serves its function well. It's a very easily recognizable shark fin, and it's decently priced and looks nice. So if you want that, definitely go for it. The next one is quite interesting. It's the shark beanie. It just looks like someone took a very cute and adorable shark and melted it to make this a monstrosity. I mean, what exactly is this? How is this a shark themed beanie? Is it because it's gray? Is it because there are triangular bits just dangling off that resemble shark fins? This is just another disappointment for me. I mean, why is this a hat? And last up, we have the shark floaty accessory. It's actually not bad. It looks nice. It's just, I think it doesn't really work with a lot of bodies in the game and how the hands are positioned. As you can see here, it just looks very awkward on this body at least. I do think though, I only noticed this recently, that there is a duck floaty, which is so much better. It's like heaps better. It's much more adorable, at least to me. I'm not sure why they included this in the Shark Onnet store, but hey, I dig it. I think it's easily one of the best floaties, if not the best floaty. I personally prefer it over the shark floaty accessory, but hey, that's just me, and I love ducks. Alright, let's go on to the furniture. First up, we have the nautical chair. I actually really like the chair. It looks pretty good from all the sides, and I dig the overall design of it. Next up, we have the nautical stool. Now, the stool I'm not as big of a fan of, mainly because there's nothing remarkable about it. It's just a plain old blue stool. Nothing really resembling a shark. Now, the fences are actually quite cool. It's just I've seen better in the past, and I don't think this one necessarily holds a candle to them. But I mean, it fits the whole ocean theme, so I'm cool with it. Next up, we have the nautical bed. I think the bed is actually one of the best items here. It looks incredibly awesome, very clean, and overall well designed. So a high recommendation for me. It looks like there's a couple of people here just saying hi YouTube, so there you go. Hello YouTube. Next up, we have the nightstand, the nautical nightstand. Same goes for the nightstand, honestly. It looks really awesome. It has a little shark on top of it to remind you of the theme, which I don't mind, honestly. Next up, we have the couch, the nautical couch. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the couch, mainly because of the massive fence just behind the couch. I think it's pretty ugly and very basic looking, nowhere near on the same level as some of the other furniture here. So I would personally just avoid this. Next up, we have the chairs, the lifesaver chairs. They look amazing. I actually bought one because I really liked it. Next up, we have the nautical table. The table is also very good looking, and I dig the lifesaver rings on the side. Overall, quite neat. Next, we have the nautical jars and the nautical bookshelf. Now, the jars and the bookshelf are the last pieces of furniture we have here, and they look fantastic. They're both at an affordable price, and they both have some very clean pixel art. So if you're into bookshelves, definitely go for either one of these, honestly. I don't know why they're differently priced, but they both look equally good, to be completely honest with you. So there you go. And we finally have the two last items here, the bouncy ball and the morph. The bouncy ball, it's okay. It's very cheap, so if you want to get it, go for it. But I personally think it's ugly, so big avoid from me. And last up, we have the the morph, the shark morph. I'm actually quite happy with it. It is very affordable. It's only 7,500, which is always good. It looks wonderful. It has an idle animation, as you can see in the preview, and that's not a very common thing in general, and especially at this price point. As you may have noticed, it allows you to swim underwater, which is a big plus. We just don't really get many morphs that we can use underwater or over water, and your freaking fin sticks out when you use it, which is freaking awesome. So there you go. If you're into morphs, freaking go for this one. It's very unique. So it's easily maybe the best item here, but for me it's the lifesaver ring, to be honest, because I'm more of a furniture person, but that's just me. Overall, I think it was a fine Onnet Store. It was a mixture of good and bad. As far as furniture goes, I think it was pretty decent. As far as hats go, it was awful. The best hat was easily the shark cap, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it because it didn't really fit the theme. It was a fine enough cap, but it wasn't really a very sharky item, you know? For me personally, the furniture is the highlight, plus the shark motor. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me